Can y'all hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, cool. Hello, everyone. So happy to have you here. Let me just double check all my sound stuff is on. That should be good. I'm here. And then we're gonna test. Can't do that. Add. And tell me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop that, and I'm also gonna make sure I dropped a new episode yesterday, but I don't think I have it saved. The link, I don't think I updated it, so let me just do that real quick. Timer. I don't. That's crazy. Oh, this is something else. Oh. Oh yeah, this is my YouTube. I'm on Twitch. Okay, so let's do timer. Alright, we're gonna update this link here. Save. Cool. And yeah. Okay. Perfection. Alright, let's continue. So we're on the last chapter of this game. Oh, hold on. I can't hear it. That's a problem. Did they change my sound again? Oh my god. My computer changed my sound again. Okay, let's try this again.
Crafty goblins face the truth about the darkness in the big wooden house.
It had come for the wise princess, driving her mad and causing her to attack them.
When they started asking questions about the princess in the darkness, the goblins realized that no one else in the forest wanted to know the truth.
So they dug and searched and asked hurtful questions, learning more about the wise princess than they had ever hoped to.
But the search took its toll. The darkness was proving too much for Sister Goblin, and yet Brother Goblin kept diving deeper and deeper until Sister Goblin finally said no.
And that was how the goblins found themselves separated again, hurt and confused, with so many unanswered questions and too many open wounds.
Oh, yeah, that's the Mad Hunter right there.
Allison, wake up.
Oh, hell no. What the Y'all got me fucked up. For real, for real. Oh, it's the guilt. This must be guilt that she's feeling. Oh my god. That's horrifying. Is that embers from a fire? Oh, fuck that. Why does everything gotta be scary? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
She
Mm-mm.
could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wanderer, alone in a deep and ancient land. You killed me.
You killed me!
I don't like that. I better not have nightmares tonight. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Morning, I started collecting the documents you need for your rental application. Left the file for you downstairs on the kitchen counter. If you're still coming to meet Dee for lunch, you could drop off the documents and I'll make some copies for you. Take it easy today, Uncle Eddie. P.S. My famous buckwheat pancakes waffles are slowly growing cold in the kitchen.
He's right. I need to get my shit together. I guess I'll have to start fresh with these in Juneau. I could use a Michael pep talk. I never imagined Uncle Eddie was hiding so many things from me.
Dang. So where's Tyler in all of this? Did he just leave? Did you just leave him at the house? That's fucked up, dude.
Never could bring myself to send these. Whenever I tried to tell him how much I missed him, it felt unfair.
Hi Tyler, I know we haven't talked by phone in a while, and I think that's mostly my fault. So I'm sorry. I've just been so wrapped up in my own problems. Sometimes I forget you aren't that far away. Senior year has been the worst ever. I dated this guy for a few months, Bobby. Hopefully you don't remember him. Only to realize he was a total jerk who didn't give a shit about me. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out, or why I let it take over my entire school year. I honestly feel so stupid, but I also feel stupid for feeling stupid. Anyway, I think what I'm trying to say is life sucks without you. I miss you, I miss your presence, and I miss talking in our voice. Do you want to come to my graduation party next Friday? Nothing amazing. We'll just have dinner with Uncle Eddie and some neighbors. Tessa might swing by. I'd really love it if you were there. I realize now I could just call and invite you. I don't know why I'm writing a letter, but maybe with all the time apart, I've forgotten how to communicate with you. I'm sorry. I hope we could get back to where we were someday soon. Love, Allison.
I gotta take care of that rental application. Wish I could just book a one-way ticket to the other side of the world. How did we go from being so alike to total opposites? I gotta think about something else. Now would be a good time to stop smoking. Maybe do a detox at 12. I could do my laundry. Yeah, maybe later. There's not enough concealer in the world to erase the night I had. Good to know I look just as bad as I feel. I miss the slopes. Eddie looks so young here. The days have gotten so short. It's gonna be a long winter.
It's a type of schedule, okay.
What the? I should probably eat something. God, I feel so weak.
That's weird. I don't like that.
He doesn't like this kind of attention, but he really does so much for the community.
Dear Chief Brown, thank you so much for bringing our children home safe last weekend. Without you, they might have gotten behind the wheel, and who knows what could have happened to them or anyone else. We'll always be grateful for your wisdom. Thanks again for keeping this off the books. They are good kids who made a mistake, and Lord knows how a police record can compromise a child's future. We know they will remember your words for a long time, but please rest assured that we will do whatever we can to make sure they understand the extent of what could have occurred so they raise awareness among their peers in the community. God bless you, Gail and Toby Locklear, Karen and Brody Moore. Ooh, Chief Brown, you covering stuff up? That's not very cash money of you, sir.
I need to get all that paperwork together. Maybe that'll help me focus and clear my head. I wish Eddie's mom could have taught me how to do this. I can't really eat anything right now. Maybe if I make something for Dee, it'll help calm me down. I should have let myself enjoy these trips more.
Michael's special creamy crab hot pot. Saute grated onion and garlic and melted butter over low to medium heat. Add celery and carrot and wait till they're soft. Add potatoes, vegetable broth, and seasoning to taste. Celery, salt, black pepper, paprika, crushed red pepper flakes. Cover and simmer until potatoes are cooked. Add creamy corn and crab meat, fresh parsley, heat and simmer. Serve hot in bowls with wedges of lemon on the side. Enjoy. Cool, I guess.
Eddie says there's a plant for every pain, except heartache.
All these teas. There's a pizza.
I so don't want to go back to the station. Not after yesterday. Must be great to feel like you belong somewhere. Anywhere. What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back? What if I just packed a bag and left? And never looked back?
Let's see.
I wonder if I'll ever hear from Tina again. Eddie loved his Mishka so much.
Puppy.
The world feels so fucking small right now. I've got to find a way to get out of my head.
Yeah, bro. Get out of your head, bro.
I haven't had any time to sketch lately.
Yeah, bro. Get out of your head, bro.
I wonder what Tyler's up to out of the house. I wish I thought shooting some hoops would help me forget all this. I wonder what Michael would think about all this. Would he even get it? I don't feel like listening to anything right now. I wish you could just change your mood as easily as a record. Here's the file. Just need my ID and pay stubs. Okay.
We were family, Allison. How could you do this to me?
Fuck. I've got to think about something else. Okay. ID and pay stubs. Here's my ID.
This place was never much more than bachelor pad, huh? There was so much I planned to do. All those sacrifices I made. And how do you repay me? Lying to my face? You're not my child. My clan deserves better.
What the fuck?
Oh, stop it, Allison. You have to stop torturing yourself. Just grab your pay stubs so you can get the hell out of here.
Okay, so where can I find the pay stubs?
My recent pay stubs should be in that folder in my room.
Okay, so she's gonna go to her room. Cool.
So many months of snow boots ahead. I always loved this one.
Hey, what's this?
Eddie looked pretty concerned when I came home last night. I should have talked to him about what happened. What the hell was I supposed to say?
What's this?
I'm glad he never pushed me to change my last name.
In the Superior Court for the State of Alaska, Delos Crossing Family Court, in the matter of the protective proceeding of Allison Ronan, order appointing guardian of a minor. Hearing this matter was held on 5/10/2005. Oliver, petitioner, court finds that is not a native child within the meaning the tribe, parental rights, is not married, under the age of 14.
Still can't believe Eddie never told me he was paying for fireweed.
Fireweed Residential Center for more info on the Second Chance program. Interesting.
That was a good memory, even though Tyler couldn't come. Eddie must have been back and forth to Juneau all the time to these shows before he got stuck here taking care of me.
That sucks. Let's see.
Haven't heard him play in a while. It just sits there collecting dust. This is personal.
My dearest son, I know I'm not getting better this time, so I wanted to write a few things down for you. I'm sorry to be leaving you so soon. I had you late in my life, but I still thought there'd be more time. It makes me happy to know you will have the clan when I am gone, and you will have your auntie to look after you. You have always seemed to know when it was time to leave. From the time you were a year old, you knew which shoes belonged on which feet, and you used to bring mine whenever I was getting ready to go somewhere. I could never figure out how you knew I was ready to leave, but there you'd be with my shoes every time. You never cried or made a fuss, just helped me on my way. I hope this leaving will be just as easy, and though I won't need you to fetch me my shoes, I know you'll help me on my way. Your strength has always been to accept what is and to do what needs to be done. I'm so proud of you for joining the police force. People are going to look to you as a leader now, and I know you won't let them down. Please help the young people remember our way of life. We have thrived as a people since time before memory because of our cultural values. Don't let them lose that. Also remember how important it is to attend to everyone, not just the ones who fit in. It is our way to lift each other up. Everyone has something to offer to the community. They might not even see it themselves, so you've got to show them. Help them along their path as you've always done. Remember, when you uplift others, it makes you stronger too. Yi Guang Yang Swan. I can't pronounce that. That's really sweet.
A secret keeper and her secret. Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Because it was this, I thought.
Maybe there's something in the Book of Goblins that'll help me figure this out.
Okay, let's see. Keeper. Take the Ice King. Moose teaches the balance. Like
A secret keeper and her secret.
okay. I don't know which story will work. Because there's only one story with an eye. Maybe there's a coin or something?
Looks like this is coin operated. Looks like this is coin operated.
So there has to be a coin. And there are coins and ooh, wait a second. There are coins in the thing.
Don't think Eddie's worn this since that terrible blind date 2 years ago. I don't think I know any Claires in Delos Crossing, but I shouldn't be snooping in here.
Coins over there.
Stop sulking.
Come on, Allison. Don't start. The paperwork's not down there.
you need help.
It's nothing. This is nothing.
The hell? Okay,
The
examine.
secret keeper and her secret
Insert coin.
No way. It worked.
Close up. I did it.
The paperwork's not down there.
Oh,
I told him I wanted to stop messing with those memories, but he wouldn't listen.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other. That's what you said. But you don't mean what you say, do you? They're just words. You left me, Allison, all alone and scared.
fuck.
What the hell is wrong with me? Not here.
Letter. Pay stubs are somewhere. It's not here. So that's just the letter. Pay stubs are somewhere. Oh, is that it?
Here they are. Okay. I think I've got everything I need for the application. Where's that coming from? Where did I leave my phone last night? The ringing seems to be coming from downstairs.
This door better not close behind her. Marianne?
My dog. Only thieves and monsters hide in the dark. Fly back to the lighthouse.
What the? Hey. No. I cannot deal with you right now. God, where is it? No phone here. What's it doing here? Hey, Dee.
Finally. I was starting to get worried. Why didn't you pick up?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my phone on me.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were still on for lunch.
Yeah, of course. I'm getting ready right now.
That's so? Because it kind of sounds like I woke you up.
That's just how I sound. But anyways, I still have a few things to do before I can leave, but I'll be there.
Alright, hon. See you soon.
Get it together, Allison. Come on. Grab the file, get dressed, and head out. Or, be nice to make a gift for Dee. I was not in the right headspace to make something last night. I should try it again. I miss you, Pop.
Fishing game. Salmon. Okay. That's good to know. This one up the stairs.
Tyler and I should bike around the lake when we've patched things up. I've been pretty grinchy about Christmas since I came here. Eddie tries so hard. Eddie can't cope with getting rid of any of Carol's stuff. You should have taken care of yourself first, Marianne. You deserve that. This is a totally different life. I've got enough time to carve something for Dee.
I wonder how hard wood carving is. I've never done it myself. I've only worked with like foam.
Morning.
Hey, Allie.
Hey. Hi, guys. What are you doing here?
Tessa and I were worried after you called in sick last night. She's busy at the cafe, but she sent over some coconut cake, since you won't be making it in for lunch.
That's nice, Tom. Thanks.
I'm gonna head on inside. Freezing my butt off out here.
Okay. Thanks.
Is Tyler not around today?
We had a fight. I think we just needed to get out of each other's hair for a little bit.
I'm sorry to hear that. You were so happy he was coming home.
No, it's okay. We'll get over it.
I really hope so. So, Tessa told me a little bit about what happened at the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm sorry it got so intense. It's just, we really needed to understand why Marianne did what she did. Especially Tyler.
Oh, of course. Well, she gets that. You two didn't say anything she wasn't already thinking. She You spend years blaming yourself.
Well, she wasn't the only one involved. There was a lot of blame to go around.
I'm glad you're able to see that. It seems like your brother, well, he's not nearly so forgiving, is he?
He has been pretty harsh, especially on Eddie. We both got tired of people lying to us for our own good.
Yes, of course. Totally reasonable. Though, I am sorry you're the one taking all the repercussions. I heard about the fight with your uncle. I really hope your brother appreciates your sacrifices.
He will. I mean, he does. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty beat.
Oh, of course. I'll let you rest. Tell Michael there's no need to hurry back.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye now. Take care.
Sorry for abandoning you out there. Pro tip? Avoid catching a ride with Tom at all costs.
Did he talk about the new spicy chocolate bars?
Yep. And exactly what they do to his digestion.
What's up with him? I'm not sure I've ever seen him so eager to help.
I think he and Tess are legitimately concerned. Plus, door-to-door is part of campaigning, right?
Yeah, yes. Help yourself to some waffles if you want. That's Eddie's way of saying I'm worried about you.
Oh, that's cute. But I had a ridiculously huge breakfast, so I'm good.
I don't know about you, but I just really need to get out of Delos Crossing.
Well, we're on our way soon, right?
Right. I don't know. I've just got this feeling it's gonna fall through and I'm gonna be stuck here forever.
That's not happening. We've got a plan.
I'm glad you're here, Michael. Thanks for coming.
Coffee and a friendly face, just what the doctor ordered, right?
I just feel like cuddling up in front of the TV all day. Maybe finally binge that last season of Witches of Eldom.
Then do it.
Gotta drag my lazy ass out to have lunch with Dee.
Allison, what's going on?
Everything's wrong. Like, literally, my whole life is going to shit. Everyone I know has been lying to me for years, and I can't even trust my own memories. I feel like reality is just unraveling around me all the time.
Hey, I get that Tyler being back has raised a lot of questions for you. But maybe take a step back from that ledge, okay? The last few days have been a lot. It's totally okay to be overwhelmed. You're gonna figure it all out. Families are fucked up. They're basically fuck-up factories.
You're right. I just need to relax.
So, maybe this will cheer you up. I think I found the perfect place. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? Deposit's a bit high, but it's got 2 large bedrooms and a view of the channel.
You're really going to give up our home to live in this ugly box?
Oh God.
Allison, look at me. You okay?
I'm just... I need to... I just need to sit down.
It's okay. I got you. What's going on?
God, everything? My anxiety's through the roof. I can't eat anything without getting sick, and I've been seeing things. Memories of Marianne and me and Tyler when we were kids, and Eddie, and it used to just
These stuff I'm pretty sure really happened, but now I see them everywhere. Shouting every shitty thought I've ever had about myself. I don't know how much more of it I can take.
That's intense. I'm sorry, has anything like this happened to you before?
Right after Marianne died, I had a lot of panic attacks, but nothing exactly like this.
Michael,
You're
he's a
out.
precious being.
I hear you. Okay? I hear you.
You must think I'm completely nuts.
No. I think you went through some really bad shit. You never saw anyone about it, right?
Yeah, I've looked into therapists a few times, but they're all so far away and so expensive.
Well, you know what I went through in 2011. I don't know if I'd still be here if I hadn't gotten help. You got that money coming in from the house.
For our apartment in Juneau. I don't want to bail on you.
Look, I know you hate letting people down, but you gotta put your own oxygen mask on first. I get that, and so does Tyler.
Thanks. I'll try. I really need to work on the house today, but Tyler's crashing out there. Not sure if I'm ready to face him.
If you want, I could go out there, see how he's feeling, and if he's ready to talk. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe that could work. I hope he'll talk to you, though. He's never been the best at opening up to new people. You sure?
Yeah, of course. I don't mind trying if it might patch things up if you need to.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be late for my lunch with Dee. I still need to change and stuff, but I can drop you off at the store if you want.
Sure, thanks.
No, Michael, thank you for listening. I mean it.
Michael is a true friend, man. I love Michael. I'd do anything for Michael. Michael is the best bean.
Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. But here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
Alright. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greg's kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
Morning.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Just needed to drop off some paperwork with Eddie.
The chief's busy right now. Thought you could leave him in his mail slot.
Is anyone ever gonna clean these up?
Nope, absolutely not. Days without bear
God, I hope
sightings
no one
zero.
got hurt.
Jeez Louise.
I love the smell of this soap.
Don't hate on me, haters. Help yourself to some cobbler. It's cute.
Ooh, these look like wild berries. Mrs. Romero must have frozen them over the summer.
Oh yes, she takes her cooking seriously. Very seriously.
This is not this guy's first time. Try not to hit all those stairs too long. Sorry.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him. I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while. Uncle's in there. He's really letting that guy have it. I probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but... no more snooping. Uncle's in there. He's really letting that guy have it.
Oh, that's their house. That's cute. Cool.
I should grab a piece of cobbler before Greg's inhales all of it. I promise I belong here this time. I wish I could have just stayed in bed all day. I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away. We haven't really talked about it.
These dock workers are getting on my last nerve with their stupid strike.
You are not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't. I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day.
What you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike and the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. I hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen. Hey, Gregs. Huh. So, what's the criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious. Which is fine by me. Boring is good. Unlike Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why? Juneau's awesome. There's like actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crime's double the national average. People come in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Gregs. Got any big vacation plans coming up?
Yeah, we'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
It's probably our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so I want to make it count.
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
That's sweet.
Hey, Gregs. Never mind. We haven't had a three-pointer coffee break in a while.
You remember how that one shot of yours went wild and smashed the picture of old Chief Burke?
Yep. Couldn't show my face around here for a week.
Well, I'll let you in on a secret. Most people hated Burke anyway. Your dad's a far better chief than he ever was.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
No worries.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Let me guess. Some bored kid?
Wrong. It's a raccoon. Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
And this is how legends begin.
Anyway, I'm so sorry to bail, but I gotta run this little guy to Animal Control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this? How did I get so lucky?
Oh, that's so cute.
Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
Right, I'll call you later. And try to get some sleep, alright?
See ya. Oh, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your uncle. Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
The Allison you know?
Yeah.
Oh?
The sweet, smart girl who never hurt anyone on purpose. I know you two and the chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right. I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. People, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable, and not a trouble. Look, if you please go, I'm going to take you with me.
I can't. I can't do this.
Oh, are you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Are you there? Tyler?
been here before. This will pass.
Interesting. I like this.
Just a little longer. My heart. It's gonna explode. You're getting there, Allison. You're getting there.
I like this little mini game.
I'm okay. I'm okay. What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes. Are you kidding? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
It's time to get going.
Hey, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, I went back to the house. Got a few things for you. I know how much you've been through.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, kid, this is just goodbye till next time, okay?
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just needed some air.
What happened? What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. We need to talk about what happened.
Wait a minute. I thought you can't get up there without it being open from the inside. I don't like that. I don't like that
Sorry.
pothole.
This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help it.
You don't understand.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt you every waking moment. Look, you're not your mother, okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but I never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
Wait a minute.
Uncle. It was me. I was the one who had the scissors.
What? What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
I did not think it was gonna go like that. Even though I know I selected it, but like I didn't think it was gonna go like that.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
Wonder how this is gonna influence Tyler's story.
How? How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
You must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
They pretty much just bottled it up. And now it's all I can think about. Everywhere I look, she's there. I can't take it anymore.
It's not easy to admit something like that. It takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it. I'm so sorry.
Eddie.
None of this was fair to you, too.
Eddie, you my man. You my man. Now don't put her in jail because you and I will have forever beef. Yeah, Allison does look like shit, and they really portrayed that really well.
Thank you, Uncle.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved, actually. And really tired. I was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
How close were he and Marianne?
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot, fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But Did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this. And not just for Tyler. For me too. I love you, Uncle. Thank you for everything. I'll call you later.
Eddie, don't do anything stupid. You and I are gonna have forever beef.
Okay. You can do this. Tyler, are you there? Okay. Guess we're still doing that.
I don't want to go around. Okay, I will, but there's a circle.
Good. He's here.
Oh, Allie. Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, cuz, I left you on my boat a month ago, and as far as I can... Oh.
I was just driving by and wanted to see how you were doing. I heard there was some trouble on the docks.
There's always trouble on the docks.
The only work you've done is test how much beer you can fit in it. I paid you in advance as a favor, because I know you need it, but god damn it, I need my boat. Family's family, but get it done by this weekend or I'm reporting it stolen. And I know you're tired of Brown on your ass. P.S. Hence her goddamn phone. Jesus. Demand eventually. Check.
Where's your brother?
Back at the house, I guess.
Ooh, he's in the negative. Those two here. Damn. DUI? Shit, bruh.
See, there's a house coming along.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course, I mean, a whole life, lives in here.
What are you doing?
Ah, Cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust.
Got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure. seen your boat in the water for a while.
Yeah, it's time for a haul.
Haul out?
Oh, yeah. You gotta get her up out of the water so you can fix up the hull. I've been missing some tools. Shit. These freaking nuts.
No bananas on board? Really?
Damn right. It's not just superstition. This one time, this greenhorn brought one on board. Well, you wouldn't believe the day we had.
I'm listening.
Boat was 50 miles south in the Pacific. Our hold was full of the morning's catch. Started pulling in our nets when we got all tangled up in our propellers. Made the damn things useless. Stopped us in our tracks, miles off land.
Oh, I know this one. The introduction will be forever burned in my brain. Impressive collection.
You want some? Take them. I don't really navigate anymore.
Thanks. Oh, that's a really nice sextant.
It sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way. You know? Hey, Allie, did you check if I have rust spray somewhere in this mess?
Need this help?
Oh, thanks, Princess, but that ain't it. It's in a red can.
Not a princess.
Damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
You two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
Honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
At least he acknowledges he's a deadbeat.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we're just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Marianne's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. show you something. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window? Looking sharp, first mate Kansky.
What's that now?
These pictures.
Oh, well, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh. What do you do on board?
Oh, I worked the deck. Started out doing maintenance.
Where all did you travel to?
Mostly worked the Southeast Asia route. Vietnam, Cambodia, around those parts.
Wow. Had no idea you were so worldly.
Well, I worked on a cargo, so I didn't get much shore leave. But, you know, there's really nowhere my legs feel as steady as on the deck of a ship, steering her toward a deep blue horizon.
Much better.
Windows cracked. Constellations.
If it gets the house sold, it gets the house sold.
Love this picture.
Dang. He saved people? That's crazy.
Hey, come have a look.
No. I do what I want, Sam. Dad. Okay, Dad talked to Mom. She said you were having some trouble. It's not much, but hopefully it's enough to put some food in the fridge. Call me, Richard. $150. Dang. Wow.
Why is there a burnt up pan in your garbage?
Oh, yeah, that. Might have fallen asleep cooking dinner.
Glad you're still with us.
Salmon casserole. Meal plan.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Swords and schemes.
Oh, I took her to see that for her birthday. She hated every second of it. Whole drive back, she talked about how it butchered the books. Mother made that. Oh, she was a real artist, that one. Kind of like you.
Happy birthday. Dear Sam, most bears only live to 20 or 25, so congratulations on making it to 29. I certainly wouldn't have survived long out here without you, so thanks again for everything you do. Laura is a very lucky woman. I know you think the best part of your past has been erased, but as long as you don't forget, the Aniakchak rose will always be seaworthy. It just might look a bit smaller in memory. I hope you get some time on the water with Richie this weekend and catch everything you deserve, including some new memories. Happy birthday, my cherished friend. That's so nice.
I remember this. We got this on our trip to Juneau.
Huh. She saved up for a whole year to make that happen.
Dear Sam, I'm writing from the little hotel you recommended in downtown Juneau, and you're right, the kids love the whale mural. Our other favorite was the Raven mural at City Hall. Today we took the tramway to the top of Mount Roberts. Kids wanted to hike the trail, but we only made it to the totems. Tomorrow we're going to hike to Nugget Falls to see if the glacier still looks like what's on the other side. Hope, hope. Hope you're hauling them in by the barrel load, Mary Ann.
Look at these ones.
She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, and that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one who pushed me to get it. Made me wear that stupid hat when I went to take the oath. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. Jimmy closed the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Hell, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. Stuck in my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she doesn't have none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Remember.
Poor guy. you my daddy. Learn the truth about Sam's relationship to the twins. Oh, it's Tyler.
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa! Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Allison? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Is that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy.
All right, Lin-Manuel
yeah.
Miranda.
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah. It got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's
Sir.
go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Crazy.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right. Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches.
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
You got this. Reel them in. Come on, pull up on the rod. Now give it a nice pull.
Got it. I got it.
Effort sound.
Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn. So, ice fishing.
I mean, yeah. What isn't there to like about standing in the middle of a frozen lake?
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Alright, here we go. Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
So, what are you gonna make of what we catch?
Hey, you got me figured out. Slice of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Works for me, partner.
Gay.
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time we saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
But what if we can't? If she doesn't understand why all this is important to me, then maybe we're just too different. We were finally about to get some answers and she fucking ran off.
How can you blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her. To start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now, I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you.
Never gonna
You can
give
lean on me
you
too
up.
if you want.
Never gonna
Just
let
be careful,
you
okay?
down.
Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
No,
Don't you
kiss.
say anything. I got this.
effort
Whoa.
sound.
Bam, 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
Huh. I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
And you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I'm good for a romance.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
Yes.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show.
He's so pretty. Kiss, 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 kiss. Kiss, 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 kiss. Yes! Two precious beings together. I love it. Ra ra ah 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 Roma ah ah ah. Hella cute romance.
So, yeah.
Yes. One way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. I should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You don't know. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
It was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go. Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain is going to some real dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
I thought I saw something red over here, but I guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. Just a regular old light switch. Nothing here. For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. The handle should be behind this.
Ah, there it is.
It's opening up.
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
Ha. Oh. It's just like in the beginning.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
Please don't let anything jump out of the dark, because I will throw this controller, I swear to fucking God.
Here, found a switch.
Oh, fuck.
Holy shit.
I don't
That
like
shaved
that.
a few years off my life.
Uh-uh.
Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Okay, so you trick them out. There we go.
Here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Once upon a time in a
Something
castle
about
just...
Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Once upon a time in a castle just beyond the ancient and deep forest, the Mad Hunter was punished by the Gold Lady for failing to return with the wise princess. For your failure, said the Gold Lady, I will take your left hand. You will return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the wise princess, and if you could bring her back, I will return your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand. The Mad Hunter could hunt with just his right hand, but if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again, and would no longer be a Mad Hunter, but only a madman. So the Mad Hunter returned to the ancient deep forest, searching with his piercing eye for the wise princess. The crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the Mad Hunter on the prowl. We cannot let him find the princess, said the goblins, and so they devised a plan. It was wash day, and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the Mad Hunter was scouring the paths of the forest. As the Mad Hunter turned down a path that would have led him to the big wooden house, the goblins danced the straw princess in and out of view in the opposite direction. The ruse worked. The hunter fixed his piercing eye on them and followed. Through the day and into the night, they led him away from the true princess. As night fell, the crafty goblins realized the error in their plan. The Mad Hunter was now hunting them. If he caught them, he would not be kind, so they put their heads together to come up with a plan. It did not take them long to realize where they should go. They led the Mad Hunter to the edge of the deep and icy lake, and when he came into view, they weighed the fake princess down with stones and dropped her in the frigid water, careful to not plunge into the depths themselves, lest the moon hag take her revenge on them. The Mad Hunter removed his clothing and dove in after the fake princess. He followed the shape of the sinking princess deep into the chilly water, down below where ice covered the lake's surface. Finally, he caught her, but when he spun her toward him, he realized she had no head and that her body was stuffed with straw. Then he felt a slippery fin brush his shoulder as the moon hag loomed overhead. The next morning, the princess went to retrieve her gown from the clothing line and found it was gone. She immediately suspected the goblins of mischief and called, "Goblins, did you take my gown?" The goblins emerged from the cave and nodded sadly. "Now what will I wear?" asked the princess, sad and angry that she lost her only dress. "Let us explain," said the goblins. So they told the princess the story of the Mad Hunter, and they produced his clothing, which was a bit large for the princess, but much warmer than her beautiful gown. She immediately forgave them. "Thank you, my friends," she said, "for rescuing me and for this clothing, which will keep me much warmer in the winter than my beautiful gown." The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. And that is the story how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hatter. So,
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Some of these parts are buttons. The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories, or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
The trees.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home, and she grew up kind of rich? No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something, but not in this version? She had that flower? Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing?
Okay.
Really grasping at straws here.
That flower was there. So there's that.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know.
Let's see. No.
Even if the branch
There's
is
the
a little
moon.
different, I don't really think that means anything. It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference. That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
The gold lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kind of rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. Aw, poor thing.
My birdie Polly, I'll miss you forever. Interesting.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person. You made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. It's Brent.
Could this guy been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brett from the letter?
I would guess so.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed. It's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
And it's California, too.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
Good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
That's crazy.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next. There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
So wait, that's an O, and this is an L.
What's in there this time?
That looks like the house.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here's my Delaware Crossing pal's number. I let him know you were interested in the house he's selling.
Oh, so that's how she found the house. Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young. Happy.
Salmonberry Park. Oops. I didn't meant to hit B. To hit A.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
From the good people of Salmonberry Park, June 1992. Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. Smiley face, Shelley. We miss you already, Soul and Brownwin. So we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Haha, pretty Marcus. Bon voyage, Marianne, Rick. Marianne, you had the warmest, most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Jarita. Thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed, Cabot, and Wati. I like your pictures. Love, Kamala.
Father.
Okay, May 17th, 1996. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m., and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin, 80, brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in La Connor. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you'll begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. What the fuck? This dad's a dick. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Yeah, I don't like how the father worded that letter. He is an asshole.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. This is the princess's home. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or you did it wrong. So let's see. It's not that, and that. It's not that, or that, or this. So I think it's the clock.
Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very. This is the princess's campings. Why is nothing happening? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Maybe. Maybe it's the clock.
Some sort of clock?
And then that.
What's that plant thing on top?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear. This is the princess's. Come on. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Do all the pathways have to be lit up? Okay, maybe just. Okay, so. Alright, so. That, and then that.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmon. Some sort of clock?
And this.
This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
There we go.
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Uncover the princess' lost treasure. Once upon a time in the ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. Tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window, where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was the safest on the pillow while she slept. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm that wind howled against the walls, rattled the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though perhaps she gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning. Grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There was no storm, no wind. No sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and with no shine left. I feel like she had a miscarriage, and that's what this is about. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed upon a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in the deep and ancient wood. And that is how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. Made her way to Delos Crossing. She was finally happy. Then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
Alright, so it's L, O, and E. So I think it's O-L-E.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Where is it? Okay, so E. So it had to be L. No, it's E. No, it's L-E-O. Leo? Is that what the baby's name is gonna be? Leo?
Right. Should be easy enough.
Well, that's so sad. Oh, shit.
Yes. Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
she noticed.
Dear
I was her son.
Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood. But what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins. All my love, my goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Because that's where Leo's buried.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about it? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. There's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Crafty Goblin's Loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Oops. So it's cake. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. The house was built from the strong wood of the forest, and it kept the princess warm and safe. The princess was not a native of the forest, but she never spoke about where she had come from or made her cry. She did not have many friends, but that was how she liked it. The forest was big and deep, and many paths led to her house, but not many visitors passed by. The princess was happy to be left alone in the big house in that deep forest. She knew that the forest would provide for her, but that its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. And for a long time, life was just fine for the princess in the big wooden house. One winter day, when snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Maybe it's the birds, she said, or the mice. For a time, the princess was okay with losing some food, for the winter was long and little creatures needed to eat too. But then small items started to disappear as well: spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. That can't be birds or mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to look for traces in the snow and noises in the wind. There's nothing to be found nor to be heard. That's strange to the princess. Maybe the thief is hiding in my house. For many days she hunted, looking behind the curtains and under the bed, in the attic and the chimneys, behind poles and under carpets, but she found nothing. As she searched, food kept on disappearing night after night. I will make a cake, frowned the princess, a big cake with every egg and fruit and nut I still have, so that I only have one thing to keep my eye on. She spent the whole day making the cake and using everything she had left. The cake she made was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter, she said. So she added a lock to the oven and kept the big cake safe inside. But the next morning the lock had been opened and the cake had disappeared. At first the princess cried because that cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then she noticed two trails of tiny feet in the spilled flour. She followed the tracks to a hidden hatch in the floorboards. And that is how the princess realized that two tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. So she stole so it was.
What if they took some spoons? Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
You're the best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. That's so sweet. I like that.
Leo bears gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Okay. Wait, so it's the old bear's gift. The bear and the princess, maybe? Yeah. Once upon a time in the ancient deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of a tree where a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get into the middle of such a situation, after all, as a fellow predator. He understood the wolf's need to hunt, but when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off from the tree's tail between his legs. The old bear fell back down on all fours and stared up at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't just save me just so you could eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear, "but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had kind eyes, and so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can I walk you back to your home?" "Of course," said the princess. And so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh cut salmon, okay, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thought flooded the path out of the princess's home, the old bear was there, and she rode his back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, and she needed one, and he could keep her warm and provide her a much more suitable den, and catch fish for her, and protect her from wolves. She, in turn, would brush out his fur and pick berries without smooshing half of them. And scratch that one part of his back he couldn't reach, and how she took care of the goblins. She would be an excellent mother for his cubs. One day, the old bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You're a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me. But I cannot marry you. You're a bear. I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." The old bear and the princess carried on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried again to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused him. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, until finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, as much as he might have wanted to. That is how the princess befriended the old bear, and how she refused him. So it was
Fresh caught salmon? Some roses, maybe? Or not? A newly bloomed bluebell? A handful of ripe berries? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
"Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You're strong and kind, and you know so much. It's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm going to get out of your hair now. And there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Sam." Wow.
Moonhack's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. The wise princess goes in the big wooden house, of course.
So we did that one. We still have to do this one and this one. So we'll do this one first.
Very old beavers repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Let's find out. The beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in the closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof and planks off the walls, and even bent the posts upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back in place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess, "but if you want to help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support posts. "I could throw my body against it," said the old bear. "I am very large." He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellent crafted dam. Perhaps she could help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about riding the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my home near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no things skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my friend." And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. Oh my God, Marianne, that's so sad.
She fixed the roof shingles. She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the planks that all right.
That's so sad.
Damn. It must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a a sick old lady when you also have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you, Carol? Ooga booga. Hi. Oh God, this is so sad. Oh my God. God, this is so tragic. So fucking tragic.
Crafty goblins' good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest, pay off their
It's
debt
made
to the
up, don't
Pelican.
worry. Ha, you're funny.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Oh, okay. Okay. I already got these good deeds. It wasn't this one. Oops. It was...
Broke open the beehive for the bear. They helped fix the beaver dam. They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They had to give nuts to the muskrat. They removed a thorn from the frog's back. They hugged the princess when she was crying.
Oh my God, what is this? What the hell? Okay. Okay. Ad break where? Oh. Dang. Is it wrong? Was the ad break wrong? Oh. Wow, I guess it was incorrect this time.
Wait.
Okay, pugs.
Maybe not. Wait. Actually, I'm not sure.
No, wait, they definitely helped the
They helped
beaver.
fix the beaver dam.
And then, oh,
Or not.
right before him. They definitely gave a hug.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
Right? Hold on.
Crafty goblins' good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
I haven't seen any ads. Maybe I'm too cool. Maybe you're just subbed to me. That's also why. Okay, so maybe this is the pelican helps her friends. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, an early winter storm blanketed everything in snow. It was so early in the year that the creatures of the forest were not yet ready for an ordinary winter, much less a bad one, and everyone agreed the storm was a sign the Ice King had plans for a long, cold winter. The princess had grown up in a kingdom where it was sunny all year long, and the goblins were very young, so no one in the big wooden house knew how to prepare for such a winter. The house was not well insulated, and they did not have enough fuel or food. Only the pious pelican noticed their plight, and when it came time to fly south with the other birds, her heart was heavy with sadness. What could I do? She thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? The time came to go, and the pelican struggled to take flight. It felt as though a leaden weight were stuck right in the center of her chest. What can I do? She thought. I'm a migratory bird, and if I were to stay, who would look after my flock? She managed to take off, but only just barely, flapping fiercely to catch up with the other birds. As the pious pelican began her journey, the storm picked up, pattering her to and fro. She had fallen well behind the flock, and she was already growing tired. But for all her challenges in the air, she could tell things were much worse on the ground. A deep freeze had settled over the forest. The leaden weight in her chest grew heavier as she thought of the princess and the goblins. I don't think this is the story. I don't think that's the story.
They helped fix the beaver dam.
I don't think that's right. Here it is. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below a big wooden house. They lived with the wise princess, who shared as much food with them as she was able, but it was never enough. This left the goblins hungry, very hungry, always hungry. One day, they were out foraging for food. The pious pelican landed on a rock and dumped a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There were king crabs in red, blue, gold, and scarlet, veiny blue shrimp, pink-shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, purple spiny urchins, and even one prickly red sea cucumber. The food just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Do you think she would mind if we took just a little? Asked one goblin to the other. Her beak never empties. She won't possibly miss a couple crabs, said the second, licking her lips. They were agreed, and so they crept over, flitched some crabs, and ran. Let's skim. They have nothing to give. You know what they have to give. Look for other creatures out. The stalwart moose. Okay, so they gave the scratch. They helped the old bear. The princess. Okay, so
Maybe not.
they helped the
Broke
bear.
open the beehive for the bear.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Here we go. We did it.
Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the Oshie Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing local. We specialize in assortment of high quality products from home, accessories, handmade souvenirs to personalized apparel and locally made art. The Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy and knowledgeable customer service from Vici store co-owner Tessa Vici and up-and-coming artist Mary Ann Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year one, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year two, they plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? I think that was all of them, right? Because we did that one. Did that one, did that one, did that one. All of it should be open. Oh, examine.
Back in your palm, big frog. Here, the secret keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. The old bear's gotta be in his ice cave. The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose.
So I'm missing the two collectibles I never got.
I wish he just explained all this to us. A baby blanket.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
Okay, so we did this. We did this one. And we did this one. Then we did this one. I don't have enough to fill that. We did that, we did that. Added that collectibles there. And then I did that one. And then we did this one. Yep.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Crazy. So now we gotta go over here. Reflect.
This is the spot.
I can't believe he's been down there this whole time. We played Compass and North Star here. I wish she would have just told us.
I knew she kept a few things to herself, but it's like she had this whole other life, and she tried to pretend like none of it ever happened.
Maybe she thought she could just wish it away if she tried hard enough. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I know I should feel sad or something, but I'm just kind of stunned.
Poor Marianne. Come on. Let's keep going.
That's so sad, though.
It's time for us to figure out who Marianne was arguing with on the dock.
Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh my god. That was a twist I did not see coming. Bro, I am shook.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure, whatever. As long as we get answers.
I am shook.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You know, the money she wanted. We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cool presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tess's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face.
Oh my
I had
god.
to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made. One way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Oh
He's
my
not even at least
god.
get sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
He's just a fucking coward.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Allie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This would kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. Maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Wow.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would. Caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
Oh, he's worried about his
He's
campaign.
afraid
What a
of hurting his
politician.
campaign. Am I wrong?
What a politician.
I've kept your secret all these years.
Their secret.
I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Hunter.
So he knew this whole time. He knew.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
Ah, but she already told him.
And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You're right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back.
She already told Eddie though, so.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all of these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
Oh
She
my
threatened
God.
Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. We're never gonna know the truth, are we? It's the second you walk away from something. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to hurt you.
Oh, I don't know which one.
I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to kill you!
I think we'll do this one.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! What?
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened is for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. You saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. I wanna go back inside.
Yeah.
I wonder what would have happened if I picked the other one.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just not bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. Like, I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking about our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. You and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
The Mad Hunter is forced she did not kill him. Because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and
To
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. Always. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the mad hunter.
That's so sweet. Six months later. Okay. Time jump. Cool. Cool. He cut off his little quaff.
One last look. Good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Oh, that's it then.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
That's so cute.
How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. After everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Dale, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
Oh, she's a
Sounds
therapist now. I love that for her.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Yes, I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma's a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you. weird. At least it's the last time they'll ever have to.
Yesterday. Michael, must be a relief to finally be done with that place. Tyler, no doubt. Traffic's not too bad. I should be back at our place around 4 p.m. Michael, ha ha, traffic in Delos. Only if the mailbox bandit escaped. Michael, hey, I'm making that biscuit thing you like. Tyler, damn, on my way. I'll probably take out some fire hydrants and stop signs. Michael, don't die. I'll keep it warm. Seeing a few. Grinning emoji. That's so sweet. That's so cute. They're fucking adorable. Obviously gotta take the laptop. And then there's nothing here. Nothing there. Let's see, what does this look? Hey goblins. Word in town is you guys finally sold the house. I came by tonight to help you fix what needs to be fixed, but there was nobody home. Are you gone already? Things change so fast these days. Anyway, you know where to find me if you want me to fix things. If you're still in town, I mean. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired. Oh, and I'm sorry for acting like the stupid ass I am. Everywhere I look, I think about what used to be. I've been trying to do better, but I think it might be too late for an old bear like me. Not sure if this will reach you. It's getting late. Call me if you're still around. Be safe. Sam. P.S. I wish it was as easy to fix everything as a boat. That's so sweet. Yeah, take all the photos, please. Hello. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I have to go upstairs still. What is this on the ground? Oh, I see. That's cool. You gonna take it? Nope, just examine. Alright, well, whatever, I guess. Juneau University, join us, apply now.
Huh. Well, at least you finally dumped his ass.
Dearest Tyler and Allison, I am writing this letter from Juneau International Airport where I will soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. I apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye, but I was called to make this decision alone and to carry it out on my own as well. I am sure you understand that sometimes we must follow without question the prompting of the Spirit. I will not be coming back to Delos Crossing for some time. Before I go, there is still something I feel I must confess to you both. But because I never found the strength to confront my husband, I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children, and I always tried to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle. But when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared to allow to unfold in mine. I've been deeply ashamed all these years, and I'm surprised how much better I feel with it out in the open. The greatest thing about truth is the peace it brings in your life. I hope you can find in your hearts to forgive me. You have taught me once again how love will bring you further in life, something that Marianne had been trying to show me all along. Take care of each other always. In his steps, Tessa. Crazy.
Sucks to suck. Thomas Anthony Becky.
Vendi Vidi Losti. Thomas Vici loses mayoral election against current Mayor Leslie Scow. Mayor Leslie Scow declared victory in her bid for re-election over the controversial challenger Thomas Vici. With almost 68% of the vote, Scow's triumph was the largest margin of victory in Delos Crossing history. Her rival, local business owner Vici, sparked much debate in the community over his gun control policies, but Scow's success has been mainly attributed to her willingness to reach across party lines. Many in the community say her re-election came as no surprise. According to sources close to the city council, Scow invited Vici to join her mayoral cabinet, but Vici refused. Vici declined to comment on the election results, except to say that he plans to focus on his family and other business pursuits. Some in the community were baffled by his comments given the recent shuttering of Vici's business, the highly popular Tessa's Cafe, managed by his wife, Tessa Vici. In a separate statement, Mrs. Vici announced she was ending her thriving business to focus on personal and spiritual matters. Crazy.
Sucks to suck. Thomas Anthony Becky.
Police Chief Edward Brown called for a legislative task force to examine law enforcement crisis. To make a difference. Waiting for years. About to reviews. Native communities. Impact. Leave the house for good. Oh, no. We still got other places to go. Okay, this is all good. And then we're gonna go to the bathroom. Lean.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Oh, there's an airplane up there. I wonder how you get that down.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon.
That's a lean. That's cute. I guess there's nothing else for us to grab, right? 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 Okay, I already looked at that. Go outside. Lean.
I miss this.
One more jog down memory lane, Mr. Roman?
Hey, I'm having a private moment with me, myself, and I here.
Okay, carry on.
That's cute. a boat.
I'm sorry for leaving you alone out here.
That is sad. Sit.
Everything okay, Ty?
Actually, yeah. Everything really is.
Can't go there. Can't go here. Can't look in there.
It's too bad Tessa closed her cafe. That other place just doesn't quite hit the spot.
Oh.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going along with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief, about it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch, staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
Wow. Oh, that's so good. I love that. I love that. Yeah. Okay. So that was really good. That was a really good game. I loved that. I definitely loved the mental health aspects of it. I know we're on an ad right now, but um I definitely loved like the mental health aspects of it. I definitely liked how they touched on the LGBTQ A2 plus community, the alphabet mafia, if you will. I really like how they touched on that, the mental health aspects of it. Um, it's definitely a great story overall. The graphics were a bit rough in some parts of it. Like you could tell it was kind of like made in years ago, but no, I really liked this game. This was really good. This was really good. I liked it a lot. But we definitely missed two of the things, and I could see how the collectibles. I think I don't know who we're missing, honestly, but I think.
The Moon Hag is an old and powerful witch. She lures her innocent victims. The Secret Keeper is a traveling woman who buys and sells secrets. She stores the Old Bear is a mighty beast who lives in a beautiful cave of ice. He is in love with the wise princess, but she doesn't love him back. The Gold Lady is the wise princess's cruel mother, who sent the Mad Hunter to drive the girl back to the palace.
So I'm definitely missing the Mad Hunter. That's who I'm missing. And I don't remember who else I'm missing. But yeah, I liked this. I liked this a lot. This was definitely a very good game. Marking that. And then, yeah, we're going to exit the game. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. So, we're going to take a break while I get set up with the next game because I think I still have a little bit of time. But yes, I will be right back, guys.